Check, check, 1, 2. Right, welcome to anyone that might be joining me for today's stream. We're currently located in Madrid, Spain. We'll be making our way to Palma del Mallorca. Excuse the pronunciation, or lack thereof. So yeah, without further delay, I want to try and avoid chit-chatting a little too much for this one. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. It's been a while since I've flown this particular aircraft, so bear with me. Hopefully everything will go according to plan. Already, things are not going according to plan because there's supposed to be a GPS here and there isn't. So let's see if we can fix that quickly here. GPS navigation, we don't want a hush kit. I think everything else looks like it works. Let's put on the HF antennas just because we can. We have indeed filed a flight plan on SimBrief, so we'll go and fetch that quickly. There she is. And with that, we will load the aircraft up. But I think before we do that, we need to get GSX going, so let's request refueling first. Let's do Iberia. And there we go. Let's get things set up here. Battery can come on. We can see the ready light here by the external power. Tap into that. Go ahead and turn on the Mazda radio switches. And with that, let's configure the controls here quickly. Silly me. Let's see. We flew the helicopter in the last stream. So this guy will be yoke only. This guy will be off. And as far as I know, this is the one we want for the turbine twin. We'll get flap lever for this guy. And just turn this guy off. Let's see if that works. I might have to restart. You see, it always does this to me. It keeps swapping the order of these two quadrants. So this will be the turbine, wherever you are. And this will be the flap lever. Alright, that looks like everything is going to work just fine. Let's put in the block fuel from SimBrief. And let's get import this guy. Looks like that made changes. Just tap on that to set the trim for us in the meantime. I don't see the fuel truck. It's already left. Oh, there it's gone. Must think that we are already fueled up and ready to go. Okay, we can request boarding while we're at it. Let's see if we can get ourselves set up for all the passengers are aboard. Okay. Let's hope the controls will all work correctly. So I didn't start the flight with them set up correctly. I know they say that, you know, navigation lights shouldn't be turned on with this, let's get the crew going first. They never put the nav lights on when this aircraft was a thing. But yeah, I'm gonna fly it with a modern day mindset, just to keep things kosher. So we can arm the emergency exit lights. I don't know if there's anything else I'm missing. Are there? I don't know. There aren't any particular. I don't think there's a particular lights testing option here, right? But what we do want to do is just make sure that the fire alarms have in fact been tested before we mess with those systems. Come our lovely flight attendants. And the baggage truck. Okay, cool. Let's see, I think we can go ahead and do the flight plan and get that out of the way. So, flight plan, we're going LEM. It's very quicker the other way around. D to LIPA. We will get the procedure going here for departure. Now I do have the flight plan loaded up here. Ooh, what happened to my tablet? That's somewhere else in the room. We'll see what we can do without it today. The Nand something 3 Victor. The Nando 3 Victor. I like Nandos. Nando 3 Victor, that'll be off of runway 14 for left. And we'll carry on from here. Let's go to the raw flight plan and get the... I'm pretty sure this GPS used to allow me to enter airways. Anyways. It's neither here nor there. Mingu. Is entering correctly. Right, yeah, so I think it's Abosi. I feel like GSX very soft today. My volumes never seem to stay the same between streams. Let's just check the passengers. There they go. Boarding. We've got the baggage truck. That seems to be a glitch. It didn't seem to want to load the bags. I'm not sure why. Oh, it would help if we open the cargo door for them. I thought it happens automatically. It does in the other aircraft. Now I've probably... Oh, there we go. Go figure. So they need us to open it for them. Moving right along. After Abosi, we've got Mabux. Have Retba. Moper. Laspo. This is tedious, I know, and I apologize. I know also that you can use the keyboard, but that just is cheating in my opinion. And I'm not in a cheating mood today. Or this. Go docks. Are we almost at the end? Go docks, Rupit. Oh, yeah, that's it. That is the end. We've reached the standard arrival procedure there, I believe. Alright, we'll fill the rest in on the way. Let's see if we can get... You'll have to excuse me. I do not have my tablet with me at the moment. I'm trying to remember where I put it. So I'm going to use the... I guess it doesn't matter for you guys. I'm going to use the app on the actual computer. And yeah, let's call you guys, or pull you guys into that. For those that are interested. I hope you guys can hear me well. Let's see, let's go to the scene here. There it is. There you go. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. We need to go to... What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I just wanted to see if there are any nav aids that I can pop into the radios here. So 11645. So let's go ahead and turn on our radios here. 11645. We'll just put that in for now. 11645 to both radios. Let's see, what is the course of the runway? What do they call it? The QDM? They don't give it here. Let's see if we can find it on the chart. 143. Alright, I think all the passengers are aboard. Although, I think also the baggage is still being loaded. Yeah, and I don't think it would be nice to turn on the APU with these guys doing their thing, so we'll have to just wait for the bags to be loaded before we can turn on the APU. But we can go ahead and turn on the APU's master switch here. I think that might open up a door or something. And yeah, with everyone seated, we can turn on the seatbelt and no smoking light. Tell the crew that we are ready to go. So, nav radios are set. GPS is set. Let's just get it onto the page that I like to use. Yeah, let's hope. I wonder if I should activate the next. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's pop in the QNH. Got the cruise level set there, and we can also set it up here in our pressurization control plus 1000. There was something else I wanted to do. QNH is set. I forgot. Any other systems that we need to set or test? Let's get the... What seems to work there. There's also a terrain warning.
System test, okay.
Wide slope, pull up. Wide slope, pull up. Wide slope.
And I think we got the signal from the cabin crew that everyone is seated. Seated, and yeah, they've done with the baggage. So we can go ahead and start up the APU. We already tested the fire alarm, so we're going to go and just hit the start button here. Let's see if we can hear her starting up here in the back. Oh, I love that sound. Not very loud. I shouldn't be able to hear the GPU over this. Alright, we'll let that warm up, clear any dirty air from the system before we connect it to the packs. AP light is shining. I don't know, I feel like there's something I forgot. Any other warnings? There's a gust lock that will prevent that from going any further. I'm going to configure my levers here. Make sure I don't forget which ones I've set up. That's the spoiler, the speed brake. I think that's it, man. Oh yeah, I wanted to just check the radios, so let's go to 12486 and see if check. Yeah, that's working. So 122 decimal 8, and this one can be 121 decimal 5. Warm here where I'm sitting. I need to adjust my own AC, so excuse me while I go do that. Let's get the virtual AC going here as well. Apparently you can only really get one pack going at it on the ground here with AP running, and then we'll go ahead and flick you up, get disconnected from the ground power, and we can signal them outside to please disconnect us. Let's get the off cargo and the doors closed here. We'll keep the trucks on because I don't think our brakes are energized yet, so we would see that here. I think we would do the second electric pump here, second system, get that going. If I'm not mistaken, that should pressurize this guy. I think I am mistaken. So check the skid control here while we're down here. Anything else that we can tech? Oh, I also need to double check that we have enough fuel, because that guy just buggered off without properly actually giving us any fuel. So there you go. That's pressurized now. And we're ready to release the trucks when that time comes. How much fuel do we have on board here? So we're going to just double check that, or cross check that with the flight plan here. The block fuel needs to be 5.5 tons. We have it there, but do we have it in the aircraft? Let's see. Where's the fuel gauge? There. So fuel quantity, we got about just over 2.5 in each tank, which should suffice. Any other tests or things that we can do here? Doesn't look like it. I think we're good to go. Truck can be removed. Don't think I need to use this thing anymore. How do I get rid of it again? I think we click on that guy. There we go. Just to remove the clutter. Alright, let's call for the... Oh no, we don't need to actually push back, but I'm going to just tell them to... I think that's just to get the ground cart away from us. No. We're just going to... You know what? Screw it. Let's just do a pushback here. Is there a way to still request pushback? Let us... I think let's just reset the position. We can get the pumps going here. We've got fuel. We got pneumatics. Let's start. Let's get the pushback going here. Area. Yes. Oh, there's a different. Of course. Alright, so we're going to say we're ready. We're going to put on our, oops, anti-collision lights. Why is it so soft? Let's do our own little inspection here to make sure we didn't forget anything. We'll double check that the parking brake was set, but that's normally set by default. Alright, she's quite loud on startup. So we're going to take off with flaps 11. Let's just make sure that those indicators jump around. There we go, flaps 11 set. Alright, I don't see anyone around me, so I'm not going to announce the pushback here, just to avoid being a nuisance. Well, I guess we should be proper. What stand are we at? Stand 7. Stand 7 on... I don't know. Let's do nose left. Oh, I think I forgot to remove the... Sorry about that. There we go. Parking brake removed. It's over there. Alright, off we go. Like, it's a bit overkill using that particular pushback car, but anyways, let's turn off the pneumatics here. Turn on the engine control here, starter, and we're gonna go with 2 and then 1. So starting number 2, the starter valve is open, and we've got rotation here. It's about 14%, 15%. Can't remember. Anyways, it should be good enough there. Oh, I think that's because of the GSX. Ignition, and we're just going to keep monitoring the TGT there. Yeah, it looks good. I think it's going to start. Parking brake set.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
At yeah, 50%. This can go fully there, or 40%, I think. Or there's a temperature limit there that I forgot. Anyways, we can start number 1. Start valve open. Got rotation. It's very soft. Let's get the volume up here for me. Turn it down once we're in the air. Fuel in. The igniters and the ignition. We've got light off. Alright, we're good to go with the high stage. Alright. Let's peek up there. We want to see that he has the gear pin. And the co-pilot will wave at him for the handoff. Engine master off. Just got to do this slowly because I can't remember exactly how to do this, but as far as I know, we can then go with 1 and 2 for the packs. Disengage the Jenny. The air can come off. We'll keep the AP on for now. Alright, and the pizza heat can come on. The window heat can go to low. And I think that's it. We'll remove the gust lock for now, just to kind of test our flight controls. Get the flaps down to 11. Alright, I'm happy, the hydraulics are happy. I think we're good to go. We're going to leave the gust lock off here and let's taxi. Let's say we're beam terminal 3. I know it's behind us, but whatever. Taxi to 1 for left. We are Iberia. 337. Madrid traffic, Iberia 337, Abeam Terminal 3, taxi to open short runway 14 left, Madrid traffic. Alright, let's go. Brakes are released. Let's enjoy the sounds of these engines. Check that we are at flaps 11. Looks like it, so it's a bit of a guess for me. I'm using hardware without flat detents. Clear on the left, correction right, and clear on the left. I think we will go straight is a better option. Yeah, I think so. Left again, checking right and left. Slow ourselves down here. Don't think I missed anything. Feels like I did. You had enough time to cool down or warm down or whatever you want to call it. So we will just hit the stop button here. I like using the checklist for this aircraft, but now I don't have my tablet with me. Still need to fix my AC also, so I'll do that at the hold short area. Bit of a downhill here. Beautiful livery. Sounds great too. So I think we gotta take like the, oh, it's a long taxi. We're gonna keep going straight here. Slow ourselves down here a little bit. It's like the downhill's rounding out here a bit. We've got a runway here on our right, so we're gonna take the long way around. Oof. Oof. Airport is a bit uneven. I think that's a bit too extreme. Oh my goodness. Oof. We're doing some off-roading here. Okay, so it'll be, I believe this right. Slow ourselves down a bit more. Alright. Throttle back up because it's going to take us a while. Take this taxiway all the way to the end, make a left. Now's a good time to actually just review the departure. So get that on the screen for you guys again. Okay, Nando 3 Victor. So looks like runway heading. Speeding up a little bit too quickly here to slow ourselves down. What's that? 2,400 and then go to MD801. I don't know. Anyways, point is we're going to be above 4,500 by this point. Looks like we're flying runway heading until here. No serious altitude restrictions apart from just minimum heights that we need to meet. I think we will do that just fine. We'll be able to meet those criteria, those regulations just fine. I'd say, you know, that Flight Simulator has sort of reached a new era when you're unable to distinguish static aircraft from the other players. I think these are static because they have stairs going to them. That guy looks like he might be moving. He's definitely got lights flashing, so that's someone there. I'm not noticing anyone talking on the radio like text, so we're the only ones trying to be somewhat realistic here. Alright, so it seems straightforward, the departure that is. We can still, I think, take the second right, so we'll take this right here. Yeah, I think he's taxiing. He's not bothering to say anything on the radio, because why should he? It's only a network where a bunch of us are trying to be realistic, interact with other aircraft. Ooh, goodness, this is ridiculous. When are they gonna fix that? Or is it my problem? Something wrong with my install. So it's VMC. We're not gonna stop at the Cat 1 line. We'll stop here at the regular holding point just for now. Make sure we are properly set up. Okay, flap set. We have to. I'm doing this without checklist and I haven't flown it in a while. So again, bear with me. Strobes. Let's extend all our other lights. Get this guy on. That's my Charlie. I think that's it. I'm scared this isn't going to tick over, so let's go and activate. Why can't I activate that leg? Okay. Guess we're just going to be at the mercy of the GPS here. Alright, that's annoying. Alright. Weather radar set to 5. It's already on standby. No, it's not, but we don't really need it. We'll put it on standby for now so we can get it to warm up. Turn it on by the time we're in the air. Let's tell the guys to take their seats. And I think that's everything. Let's go. It's 1-4 left, right? Oh, I forgot to turn this thing off again for you guys.
Madrid, Barajas traffic, Olympic 43, holding short runway 14 left. Number 2 for line up.
Metro traffic, Iberia 337 is lining up to party runway 14 left. Madrid. That's nice of him. So apparently the power setting for takeoff is set automatically on this thing, so we just have to aim for the 100% mark on these gauges. That's my understanding. If you want a reduced power setting, then you have to look at tables and whatnot. But like I said, I don't have that with me right now, so we're just gonna do, we'll aim for like 95%. Let's do that. All right, off we go. No clock to start that I know of. Somewhere there. Like I say, timer set. 80 knots, cross check. Put a bit of a crosswind, I think. Keeping the hands on the throttles, power levers, in case we need to abort. Rotate, V1, same thing in this aircraft, and off we go. Descend to the rudder pedals.
Positive climb. Gear up.
Goes up here. Go around. This thing is gonna go around. Alright, anyways.
Flaps up.
Flaps coming up. Randomly flying this for now.
Set climb power.
Climb power. I'm kind of happy where it is now, so it could probably around there. Function it later. Keeping an eye on that GPS. I'm going to be using the HSI to guide me. We can get this thing to do our lock and set this to a climb and shoot, which should be done before we took off. Beautiful scenery. This is good for now, so let's put the autopilot on. Make this guy. Over the beam. And let's get the nose lights here. Feet. Happy with this for now for the climb power. Keep it at about 100% there. Yeah, we'll climb out of this. GPS is working. That's good. Stay climbing at this profile because we need to 4,500. Yeah, that's easy. Well above 4,500. Position. Altitude. 13,000. Going outside, so watch out, headphone users. That's the other guy behind us. He may well catch up with us, so I think to get a shortcut out of here would be a good idea. So let's go straight to MFS2020, I think. Or let's go straight to Nando. Just to give us a bit of a head start. Unless he does the same thing. Alright, just 10,000 feet, so press the lights to come off. Let's get the back. Step. Being 10,000 feet, let's make sure that we are pressurizing, and it looks like we are. Bring the nose down, but this never really works for me, so let's try it. Pitch down. Like, why is the trim resisting that? It's so weird. Oops. I'm gonna do that. Let's go back to beam. Pitch. Accelerate, so why are we not pitching down? Can't even use the trim. Frustrating. Disconnect the autopilot briefly so that I can get this trim to aircraft to respond to my pitch changes. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like it should be this pitch down and up button should work. Back up to 90% here, so by the way, keep an eye on the TGT while we do that. We need to sit close to the climb detail, that's how we're hearing that clicking. Up here somewhere. Oh, I need to also do that. There we go. That should be the climb power then. Above 13,000. Just go to 1013 or 2902. I look for the guy, and there he is behind us. Outperformance. Wherever your car is flying. I can put it in a 737. Let's speed up here. Power here. 200 knots is fine, I guess. So we're gonna the IS hold thing. Hope for the best. You should see me on his decals. This guy's awfully close though. Take the same shortcut that I did. How do I change the range on this thing? Where is he? Where the TCAS is 1,000 feet below me. 5 o'clock about? 3 o'clock area, so should be somewhere. Like right close to me. Is this guy? Where is he? Oh, there he is. This guy really gives no shits. So he went direct as well. He's on the departure. See what I mean? I knew that guy was going to catch up to me. Man, you really don't care. He's supposed to avoid me. Wes? And I went direct because it kind of put me on an offset this departure. The TCAS system works as well. Look at the pressurization systems, double check. Section's working just fine. Going for the climb here. I'm surprised at how closely our performance is because you should be a lot higher than I am. We can go direct to Boots. I don't know why Boise was chosen by Simbrief. There's a much more direct route. It's part of the airway that I'm on already, I think, so not sure why I did that. little sidestep with a long leg. So go from Nando straight to oops, so we're close enough. Let's wait a little bit, guys. We'll follow the airway. We're not trailing Connie here, so I don't know why he's got to control me not. Beautiful aircraft. Love it. Yeah, chugging our way at about 1,000 feet per minute. Just under 4 minutes to go then before we reach prime altitude. Cruise altitude, sorry. You see, he's also making the turn that I want to make. So I can consider leaving the flight plan as it is. Put a bit more space between us and that guy. Yeah, I think that's better. We'll follow the flight plan that's filed for now and take a direct later. Otherwise we're going to be eating this dust the whole way, so to speak. Thousand feet to go. Valencia's VOR and 610. So it's kind of on our way. And also similar to how far from the coastline we are. 30 miles. Oh no, wait, that's this guy. There we go, 80 miles. So we'll let him continue straight on this more direct route while we continue our straight line to Lingu. Turn on the weather radar. Not that we have one. If the built-in one works. I was thinking about doing 1,000 feet ago. I was thinking about doing a more conventional navigation flight plan, but there was no VOR to VOR airways per se. I guess I took the. I guess I could have looked. I was only looking at the upper airways. Excuse me. Myself some coffee. I think I'll do that. I'll go look for the tablet. Just wait for us to level off here. And then I'll grab my tablet and make myself some coffee. Hopefully I'll do that before the aircraft overspeeds. As always, say what you like about the sim. She looks fantastic. Clouds definitely look a bit different to what they did upon release. Apparently they look worse now. Because I think they were trying to make it easier for the Xbox users to process. Get me started on that concept. Here we are, 28,000 feet. Final check here. Pressurization system, make sure we're not overpressurized or under. That's good. So we could put the de-icers on auto, but I'm not really anticipating any icing. Everything else looks like it's good. The way it should. So the aircraft's going to start speeding up. I think those set this more or less to where I like to point for this flight. Here's the coastline. Let's try and get the arrival in while we wait for the aircraft to speed up. This process just doesn't really work very well. It should automatically go to, which, okay, today it does. Let's just check here. We're going to do the ILS approach. Papa Oscar Sierra. So let's see what the altitude restrictions are. So I'm also going to have the situation sorted out here. Oh, we're getting some turbulence. Tell them to take their seats. So we don't want to be less than 10,000 feet when we reach GODOC. So I'm going to aim for 10,000. But yeah, let's, I guess, put in the runway. So we're going to take ILS Zulu to far left. Via POS. Just load that in. And then we'll also try and get the arrival in, which is going to be Papa. And then we'll set ourselves. Okay, there we go. We're just doing a check on the speed here. Should also be altitude, and go to you guys fly mode or off mode, and we'll bring the engines down here. Nice and easy. Slower. He's going off that direction, so yeah, we don't have to worry about him anymore. Looks like the speed is relatively constant here, although we are turning, so as soon as we level out, we'll probably speed up a bit more. It looks synchronized. Everything else looks like it's in the green. Hydraulics looking good. Good. We're speeding up a little bit. Let's bring this down by a couple of percentages here. Let's go to about 87. I think 88. HP of about 88. slow either. There he is. Okay, so he is going on the same way we are. But as mentioned, there's this dog leg that we flew put a lot more distance between us and him, so we don't have to really worry about potentially catching up to him. Yeah, we're going a little bit slower here, but I don't want to leave because of a bunch of turns we just made, so I'm just going to double check that. The speed stabilizes before I run away and make myself some coffee. For anyone that might be joining me for the flight live, I appreciate your time. Please consider subscribing. I'd like this to be a more regular occurrence for me. That is streaming on my off days here. So if you like what you see and you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I hope to see you and others in future streams. Okay, yeah, the speed's definitely gone down a little bit here, so I think we can go back up to about, let's push it to about 89. I think that's a nice compromise. So quite drastically, actually, though. Put it back up to 90, and then yeah, hope that when I get back from my coffee break that speed hasn't moved up too much. I'll leave you in a wing view until I get back. Let's which one shall we leave you in? The wing view, or the actual wing view, or the one in front of the wing? The one in the front of the wing. Alright, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I suggest you go grab yourself coffee as well. And I'll see you. Yeah, let's make it 10 minutes. See you in the next 10 minutes. And we're back. Apologies for that. I did have to make some... oh, and I put some air traffic control online, just as some... or I tapped into some online air traffic control via live ATC, just to add some ambience. Couldn't find anything in Spain. It looks like they're not allowed to broadcast their ATC. So we're listening to some Lisbon ATC. That I believe is the island of, is it called Ibiza? The island of Ibiza? Or is it the city of Ibiza? Or is the whole island Ibiza? Anyways, and I believe it's Ibiza. Also have payware scenery for that, but it is a little bit more fun to fly into Palma just because. Anyway, so I had to make some or take some action here just while making coffee. I noticed that initially we were speeding up a little bit too much, and was it the opposite? I think we're slowing down a little bit too much and putting a little bit more power. And then I fiddle around with the VNAV profile here just to see how far away from my top of descent I am, and you know, it recommended that I start my descent, especially if I want to make Godox by 10,000, which I don't think I want to be honest. It's just we're still a little bit too far from the airport. So I think what we could do is also slow it down a little bit, our descent rate. We'll go IIS hold as we get into thicker air. Oh, just hold on. Let's activate the arrival, or just do that automatically. Let's go direct to the sky. Yeah, anyways, as we get into thicker air, the indicated airspeed is going to increase, and so will and our VSI will start to, the needle will start to increase, showing a decrease in our, actually wait, let me just increase the car here. I want to decrease our descent rate to about 1,000 feet per minute. Let's try that. Oops, that's maybe a bit too fast, too much. Yeah, that's maybe a bit too much. Let's go back to IS hold. I also want to bring the speed down to about 250. Oh, goodness, why are we nose diving here? Go back up here. I would use the trim function, but it doesn't work for me in this aircraft. I don't know if I'm using it correctly or what. I'm going to use the engines to trim. I think there we go. Keep a pitch. So it's so frustrating. I want this thing just to pitch up, and it won't do that. And you know, I'm trying to disconnect this guy, but it won't disconnect. Maybe I need to. It only works in this thing. See, it doesn't do that. It keeps fighting me. I lose my shit. Stop doing that. I had to freaking disconnect the autopilot just to use the trim of the aircraft. I really don't think it's supposed to be doing that. I'm pretty sure on the initial release of this thing it was working properly. Anyways, there we go. Pitch. Back onto beam. There we go. Keep our descent rate around 1,000 feet just because I think we're still quite far from the airport. Let's get Palma's VOR in. VOR DME 1177. Oh goodness. We have air traffic control, and I forgot to set the pressurization because I was making coffee. What is the port elevation is 2017, so we're just going to put it to 0 basically. And what's this guy's frequency? 1194. Palma approach, Iberia 337.
Iberia 337, good day, please. Squawk 6250.
6250, Iberia 337.
Buenos días, Palma, aproximación Europa 7505, respondiendo nivel 10.
Europa 7505, buenos días, por favor, Squawk 6255.
Respondemos 6255, Europa 7505.
Iberia 337, radar contact, expect runway 24 left in Palma, and the standard arrival is Godox 3 Papa. Continue descend 070 and maintain 070.
Continue descend, flight level 070, and we're expecting 24 left via the 3 Papa arrival, Iberia 337.
Europa 7505, contacto radar. Continúa descenso para 070 y espere la pista 24 izquierda en
Okie
Palma.
dokie, so one of these should give me the
Continuamos descenso para nivel 070, esperaremos 24 izquierda.
77. I don't know why I'm not picking this guy up here. Alright, I'm a little bit behind because I made coffee. There we go, 57. So yeah, we can descend slowly. We don't have to be too quick to descend here. But we are going to go through 10,000 feet now, so let's get off the landing lights. And I want to just quickly get my checklist set up here. I managed to find my tablets. Here we go, normal procedures. This is the explanation for where the small is this it? Have I not used this before? Alright, descent. So I think I still have the fasten seatbelt sign on from the turbulence before. My bad. Pressurization is set. TCC switches can come to takeoff. Landing data, so we're gonna do flaps 42. Set. Crew briefing complete, so yeah, we're gonna do the, I mean, as already directed by the ATC, we are doing the Godox 3 Papa arrival, and we're gonna expect the ILS approach runway 24 left, so we're gonna put those things into the aircraft. So 1093, those details, 1093.
32 November Bravo, continue descent 070.
Continue descent 070, Lufthansa 2 November Charlie, 2 November Bravo.
Course 25 is going to be the final approach altitude. Decision altitude, we'll just make a conservative.
Europa 7505, continúe descenso para 4000 pies, autorizado ILS Tulu, pista 24 izquierda, notifique establecido.
Descendemos 4000 pies, autorizado ILS 24 izquierda y habremos establecido Europa 7505.
Europa 7505, QNH del campo 1016.
QNH 1016, 7505.
Okay, so we've set the ILS final approach information. I just want to check. Yeah, we're going to be above 6,000 feet when we reach ADX, or Adriatics NDV, which is the initial approach fix. So now that we have air traffic control, we're going to turn off the live ATC. 1,000 feet to go, we're going to level off at flight level 070. Nice and gradual. We'll keep our speed up because, like I said, I think I started our descent a little bit too soon. not good to use the minimum altitudes as target altitudes. And I had the whole island of Palma, I had ortho for it in X-Plane, and I never really properly explored it. It's such a waste of money. You do some flying around the island now before moving on.
To November Bravo, continue descent 4,000 feet. QNH 1016, clear ILS Zulu approach, runway 24 left. Report established on localizer, number 2.
Descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1016, cleared ILS approach 24 left, and report when established to 2 November Bravo.
Look at the fingerprints on the windshield, on the window, man. That's crazy detail. Check the wing flex. Such an amazing aircraft. This. I know the flight attendants take those seats also. Get ready for landing. Early, I'm too early for that. Going too fast for the turbulence, but also we don't want to be going too slow. That's going to take us forever to get there. We're going to stay at, it's probably going to keep us at 7,000 until, yeah, the next point, because the next VOR that we are approaching is, we need to be above 6,000 feet. We'll stay at 7,000 the rest of the way here. Likely because of all this elevated terrain here in front of us. Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera better. Actually, would have been better just to do it like this. So move out of the way of the wing here so we can see better.
Europa 7505, continúe descenso 3000 pies hasta estabilizarse en el localizador.
That's the airport out there.
Continuamos el ascenso 3000 pies, Europa 7505.
Need to also figure out where it is that I want to land. I mean, park. Good coffee. My girlfriend wants me to sign in on my own tablet here. That was a process last time. It wouldn't work. I can see it's not working for me again. So frickin' frustrating. Bumpy over the bounce here.
Europa 7505, establecido localizador, puerta izquierda, nos encontramos 8 millas fuera.
Europa 7505, vientos en calma, pista 24 izquierda, autorizado a aterrizar.
Autorizado a aterrizar 24 izquierda, Europa 7505.
Iberia 337. Continuing descent 5,000 feet, lineage 1016. Clear ILS Zulu approach runway 24 left. Report established on localizer.
Down to 5,000 feet on the QNH 1016, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left, and we'll report established on the localizer Iberia 337. So,
2 November Bravo, established localizer 24
I
left.
don't have my paper and pen with me, so it's a bit
2 November Bravo, continue
intimidating
approach,
to remember
runway
all of
24 left.
what they're telling me to do.
Continue approach to reach 2 November Bravo.
It's just the gear warning. I don't know why we're not descending. Come on, descend. We're increasing, we're climbing for some reason. Can you believe it? All right, there we go. Let's hit the pitch hold there. Set cleared for the ILS approach. So,
Palma approach, good morning.
doing here?
514 Bravo, request of attendance to
Yeah, we're still good, we're still good.
level 230, information off on board, stand 9-4.
It looks like it's going to go straight into the approach, which is good.
Clear to destination Valencia as file, standard departure, Palma to Alpha, runway news 24 right, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 6261.
Clear to destination via Palma to Alpha, departure, runway 24 right, initial climb 6,000 feet, and
I haven't
squawk
enough time to check to
6261,
see
Europa
what,
54 Tango Bravo.
Europa 54
Where to
Tango
park,
Bravo,
so
ring back
just
is
gonna have
correct,
to figure
QNH
that out on the ground.
1016.
There's
1016,
5,000
Europa 54
feet.
Tango.
We're going to keep the engines at idle here just to keep slowing us down. So we'll have to go via Papa Oscar Sierra. It's going to be a very sharp turn. I think we're going to help it out with that.
Juliet 2 November
Let's
Bravo,
do
winds calm,
that.
runway 24 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 24 left to reach 2 November Bravo.
save for
Europa 7505, bienvenido a Palma, ruede al stand número 64 por sur
210
y
knots.
Mike.
Por sur y Mike están 64, Europa 750. Europa 54 Tango Bravo, ready for pushback and setup, stand 9-4.
Activate the next leg here.
Europa 54 Tango Bravo, start up and pushback facing east, approved.
Pushback
Go.
and setup approve, facing east, Europa 54 Tango Bravo.
We'll go with beam again. He told us we're cleared. I don't know if that means we are allowed to descend to. Send the rest of the way, or how does it work here? 993 is the ILS. Set. Looks like that's the ILS coming in, or the glide slope, so I guess we don't have to descend yet. We can descend from 5,000. Let's just see what happens. So I'm gonna just say roll, and we're gonna go to VOR localizer mode. I think the glide slope works even though I'm in GPS mode, so we're gonna keep following the beam. And I think, yeah, we'll stay at 5,000 until we start having to descend. To help with that, we're going to go down a little bit here with speed. So we can start retracting some flaps. Otherwise, I think we might have some difficulty slowing down. Although we have massive spoiler in the back, or air brake in the back of the aircraft, so it shouldn't be a problem. So we're not yet established on the ILS, and the glide slope is now alive. So I think, yeah, we'll do roll. We'll go to VOR. I think we should be able to get the localizer from here. glide can be engaged once we're 1 dot above. I don't know why the glide slip's not moving anymore. Oh, where's the beam? There's the beam. All right. Have that. All right, so we do have the localizer. I just didn't see it waking up there, but that's good. I'm going to go ahead and call him on the full glide slope here because we're going to struggle. I hope this thing will capture the glide slope. I mean, I hope it will be able to capture the localizer from where we are. All right, there we go. So glide has been captured. Should start our descent. There it goes. Go on idle.
Europa 7505, servicio ATC finalizado, cambio de frecuencia aprobado. Hasta otra, gracias por volar a Palma. Hasta otra, Alejandro.
Muchísimas gracias por su control, hasta la próxima. Muy buen día.
Hasta otra, buen día.
Iberia 337, established LS24 left.
Iberia 337, continue approach, runway 24 left.
Continue 24 left, Iberia 337. All right, we're established. We're a little bit fast for flaps, I think.
2 November.
Bring
Bravo.
out the air
Welcome
brake
to
here a
Palma,
little bit.
taxi stand 62, via Mike.
So that's flaps.
Gate 62 via Mike to reach
Put the
November
wrong
Bravo.
marker on my lever here.
Iberia 337, winds calm, runway 24 left, clear to land.
24 left, clear to land, Iberia 337. Bring the gear down, a little bit of extra drag. Bring the spoiler back in. Bit of flaps 11 here.
054 Tango Bravo, ready for taxi.
10 miles out, so we don't want to go
Europa
too slow.
54 Tango Bravo, taxi to holding point, runway 24
What's that,
right,
160? Yeah, we'll keep it
Via-
at 160.
Lima Papa, gate
At
Juliet,
flaps 11, which
Link,
we are,
and
and your green lights on the gears.
Taxi
Right,
to Horn Point,
out.
runway 24 right via Lima Papa, Gate Juliet, Link 1, Europa 54 Tango Bravo.
Alright, let's arm this guy. Okay, we're a bit too fuzzy now. Aim for 160. We got a strong wind on the right. We're also going to just put on the taxi lights and tell us that we are, oops, well, center lights and let us know, or remind us that we are clear to land. So this approach is basically climb on runway heading to 420 feet, then the left turn to follow 7193 radio of the 117. So we'll actually go and do 193 here so we can fly it on the F2 here. Yeah, we're a little bit, just a little bit far out for that. So
Palma arrival, good morning. Beeline 4 Victor Lima with you at stand 52 with information Alpha, request clearance to Brussels South.
Beeline 4 Victor Lima, good day.
3,000,
Clear to
so
destination as filed, standard
3,000
departure,
here.
Galat 2 Alpha, runway news 24 right, initial climb 6,000
Put
feet,
1016
squawk
there it is.
6252.
On the altimeter, that is. Okay, let's check
Clear to Brussels
this
South
here.
via the Galop to Alpha departure, runway 24 right, initial climb 6,000 feet and squawk 6252 for
Alright.
Beeline 4 Victor Lima.
Start configuring. the
Beeline
rest
4
of the way.
Victor Lima, readback is correct, clearance 1016.
QNH 1016, Beeline 4 Victor Lima.
Flux 42.
Alright. Final checks. Landing gear down, green lights. Skid control. Yeah, we checked it earlier. Brake pressures. They look good. Lift dumpers are armed and the flaps are set. Off the landing checklist next. Alright. I am going to take over here and fly the rest of the way. Got the runway in sight. Might be calm, but it definitely feels a little breezy up here. It's just turbulent, if anything else. Look at my landing chart, ground chart rather. Get ready here for the vacating of the runway. 2 whites, 2 reds. On speed, wide, center line. Getting a little bit high again. Still good with the Pappies, or the Bassies, whichever they are. Actually should turn the yaw dampers off. There you go. Yeah, no need to worry about the glide slope too much. We've got the aircraft, the runway visual. There's land. Coming the rest of the way here. Alright, remember, this aircraft requires you to bring the air brakes out much over the threshold, which we are. Air brakes extended. And cut the power, do a little flare. And we're down. Keep us under center line. That's for sure some kind of a wind blowing, I feel. Bring the nose wheel down nice and gently. There it is. Ooh, I love that sound. Try and take these 2 here. I think we'll make it. Try and take Sierra 3. Brakes are good. And we'll take Sierra 3 here.
Iberia 337, welcome to Palma taxi stand 60 via Sierra 3 and Mike.
So Sierra 3 and Mike for stand 60, Iberia 337, thank you. So, what is that? Sierra and Mike and then stand 60. So let's just go here quickly, see if we can find it. We are Sierra 3. Stand 60 is in front of us. Let's go straight ahead. Alright, it's giving us a inappropriate stand for this type of aircraft, but anyways. What to do? Let's get this guy off. Okay, make sure we're not going in front of anyone. That 60 is here somewhere. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. I believe this is, yeah, there's stand 60. The one here in front of us. Turn off the rest of the lights here. Turn in. I need that time to start the APU.
Europa 54 Tango Bravo ready for departure. Runway 24 right from North 1.
Europa 54 Tango Bravo, winds gone, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 24 right left takeoff, Europa 54 Tango Bravo.
Haven't even cleaned the aircraft up yet. This is such a fast taxi. Alright, let's just get the... I don't need the APU on. Let's get them to connect the ground power chocks. Go ahead and turn off one of the engines. Although I don't even know if they've had enough time to they've even had enough time to cool down. Let's disarm lift dumps. Beautiful. Love that sound, that thump. All right, let's connect to the external power. And yeah, shut down the engines. Well, actually, before we do that, let's just go through that after landing checklist in case I forgot something. After landing checklist, APU, we're gonna keep them off. Speed brake, lift dumpers are all in, flaps are up. Airflow anti-icing, oh yeah, all the anti-icing we gotta turn off here, so that's you and you, you and you. You're already off. And Gen 3 on, I need radar and transponder ready on standby. Your damper is off, flight control lock on, and we can also turn off our flight directors here. Engine fire warning test, interesting, so you just gotta do another test just to make sure, I guess, they work when you turn them off. Alright, they're working. Off brake, off parking, park brakes on, and we can shut down the engines. Cross the seatbelt signs are off. Air conditioning will stay off. Generators 1 and 4 can be reset or off.
Europa 54 Tango Bravo, radar contact. Continue climb flight level 110.
Level 110, Europa 54 Tango Bravo.
Adjust the wrist fuel off. Boost bumps come off. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Anti-collision light switch can come off. Nav lights, and we can turn them off, I guess. Tech log complete. And we can go ahead and open up the, oh, let's do it from inside. Ghost passengers. Right, so click that, and there she goes. Welcome to Palma del Mallorca. He gave us an air bridge stand for some reason. Doesn't matter, I guess. Okay. Can have them deboard. Yeah, I hope the bus doesn't clip with the air stair, but let's see what happens. So request deboarding. I didn't mean to do Areopa. Oh, well, anyways. Anything else that we forgot? I don't think so. Shut down the rest of the aircraft. Oh shit. That's probably not going to help. Let's also assist our friends here with the baggage cargo thing door so that they can offload the cargo for us. A little aircraft flying overhead us, which is quite cool. And there they go. Oh my goodness. I did not know that was a thing. I did not know the air stair would actually make its way down. Let's see what it looks like from this point of view. Oh. It sort of gave up. Why did it do that? That's odd. I swear it was connected. Jetway. It's supposed to fold that down if the jetway is being used. Anyways. Whatever. So yeah. I don't know what it does with the thing down here, but yeah. Alright, go figure. Jetway can extend all the way down to our height. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Guess it's long enough. I can squat low enough. Hey, they're not even clipping through the jet bridge somehow. That's pretty impressive. GSX has improved somewhat. Wait, let me just... I want to redo this. Let's reset the position here. Let's put this to jetway. There we go. And then we can request deboarding. And it should... Yeah, there we go. Now it works. So it keeps the railings down so that you can use the jet bridge. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty strange of him to give me a air bridge. Look at that. Look how legit that looks. That actually is like nice and flush with the aircraft. We can make our way out of the aircraft if we want to. That's so cool. Oh, that's really nice. I'm used to, you know, jet bridges not really working out for us. FSLTL or what? FSCTL doing its weird little nose wheelie thing there. I think it will correct itself at some point. That is cool, man. I like that. So, thank you to anyone that may have joined me for this flight. I will continue to stream throughout the day. Probably take like a 5-10 minute break and then set up for another flight. I'm not quite sure what flight from here we shall do. If we can, let's see, follow me through here. Let's see, we've got, if we just unload this guy, we're done with it. Let's go to the, well, this is fine, I guess. So yeah, the world is our oyster. I feel like we could do a flight to Nice. Let's make our way to, I wonder if that's going to be too much flying for the day, but we should try and make our way. Let's make the final destination Corfu, that beautiful little island. So we will then have to make our way. Oof, I guess we could go to Nice because I don't want it to be too long. You know, a single leg. But Nice is going to take us quite high up. I think I do have an airport here, but it's not very accurate. Not true to life, the airport. It is an Orbex airport, I think, but they didn't update it yet. So I'm not too sure. We can fly from here to Learn, and from Learn we can go to Corfu. I think that's cool. Or, yeah, we can just do Nice, from Nice to Learn, because I don't have Rome International Airport. And then from Learn we can either take the F28 or maybe jump to the 146 and make our way to, or we could even do it in the Airbus. I think we'll do the Airbus from Nice. We'll jump into an Air France. Question is, what do we use for this flight from here to France? So we'll see. Probably jump into the PMDG. Yeah, but until then, thanks for watching and catch you in the next one.